Yes,
Oh.
sir.
Episode what? 111.
111.
Coming at you right now.
111 of them things.
Welcome, of course, to the
Magic
Sports U
numbers.
podcast. Man, freeze, young thug. God
Free
damn,
a
bro.
thug, bro. Free thugger, man.
Ooh, ooh.
I know
It's
y'all probably
9:19
didn't
on
see
the Pacific side in good old Rialto.
Did y'all see that dude that he pretended to be Gunna in the mall, and everybody was like, "You're a fucking rat! You're a fucking rat!" Bro, I'll show you the video afterwards. Oh my god,
I saw that, but I didn't know that was a guy pretending to be.
There's a dude pretending to be Gunna, which is fucking. Hey
pretty
kids,
weird.
hey, don't go out there doing that weird stuff. All right,
Yeah.
that's how people get beat up
I mean,
and killed.
I mean,
Seriously,
he had
Like,
like
nobody beat
he
up.
had
now.
like a few dudes walking around with him.
bro, if somebody
I don't
really
think
wanted
he-
to up
I
it
don't-
on them
yeah, I
and
don't
to
think
only
he should-
pull that hoodie off and be like,
I wouldn't recommend
damn,
that.
that's not Gunna.
I wouldn't recommend that either.
I don't recommend it, kids. Stay inside, go to school, and take
Stay
a shower
focused.
and stay focused.
Yeah.
Some of y'all stink.
Don't
Yeah,
end
bullshit.
up like Gunna. How about that? I think that's a good piece of advice.
Hey, yeah,
all the way through.
We're not gangbangs, kids. We not about them lives. Me
Yeah.
and these gentlemen over here have
We
never
get-
been about that type of life.
Come on, man.
We all went to college. We all went to school.
Something like that.
We all have
man.
very good jobs and they're gonna keep elevating. But
Don't
that
have
doesn't
to
matter.
slide
Robbie,
to
where
We're
are we?
examples. Welcome to the Sports U podcast, episode 111, where we read you the sports news.
You listen to our stupid opinions.
Fucking right.
We back with the Sports U
We're
crew. The bad boys are back in town. We took a
I'm
week
back
off
in town.
to really travel, right, Gifted?
Oh, I'm back in town. That's fun. Shout
so
out
also-
Sacramento, bro. Sacramento's lit.
To also let the Super Bowl happen.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
really
bro.
focus on the game.
Yeah.
And I guess I'd rather just start it off with that one.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Get it out of the
The
way.
Chiefs beat the Eagles in Super Bowl.
Okay.
Yes,
57.
they
So-
did.
Where do you guys want to start? The call?
I want to talk about what you said before we
Jalen?
went on break. 'Cause
Okay,
You were
I'm down.
saying you would take Josh Allen and Justin Herbert before you take Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, no.
Do you want to renege on your statement, sir?
Okay, so, man, if you look...
3 rushing touchdowns.
Uh,
302 passing yards?
He
that's
probably had-
definitely impressive. He
Yeah.
could. Here's the thing. I've
Come on.
always said, okay, let me go from like the timeline of what I thought
Go,
about
go.
Jalen Hurts, right?
Yeah.
So when he first came in, it just felt like it wasn't really gonna be any development with the accuracy part. When he came in,
And
he's
that was
so
fair at
even
first.
keel
Mhm.
that it kind of looked like he was nervous, but it just kind of continued to play into the Super Bowl like he was still like even when he had that fumble and everything, continued
Yeah.
to stay calm and
Yeah.
The
and
way
was
that he
still
got it
himself.
back, too.
So it just didn't really
Well, I
look
mean, they ran
like
the ball
anything
right
crazy.
back down the field.
Yeah.
and then he only had dynamic speed, of course, or just like how you say with Kyle Murray is calculated runs. So for me, like I watched it a couple times, and one game that really impressed me was actually their first meeting with the Chiefs, not this year but last year. And in that game, they both dropped really high numbers once again.
Yeah, but
But the Chiefs it was a lot of garbage time
Yeah.
scoring for the Eagles, but it was still they were going back and forth, and it looked like the Chiefs ran away with it, but they still kept on scoring, right?
Yeah.
So it was kind of a replay of that game, but you can see that the Eagles, as well as Jalen Hurts, grew from that part. So would I pick them out of those three, right? Because what I was kind of thinking is, let's just not go over one run, just one playoff run, right? Bless you.
Thank
A
you.
lot of people can't do this. Dak has been trying for a
Right.
while with loaded rosters.
Right.
This one is definitely better than any of the Cowboys rosters. Let's not get that twisted, right?
For sure.
But those other two guys have had some pretty good rosters also,
Yes.
though, bro. So
And,
I
and
mean,
here's
Joe
the thing:
was in
I'm
the
not
Super
trying
Bowl
to
last
diminish
year.
anybody,
yeah.
anything, and
yeah,
that's why.
Joe made it last year, and we gave him his due. So I
Right.
mean,
Well, Joe is a little bit different, right? He had a impressive start.
Come on.
bro.
He was always good, even when in his beginning.
No, but I
He
think
was winning in despite of certain
I
things,
feel
and then
that.
the injury
I
happened.
feel that,
It's
but I
not
think what
that,
the most impressive
but
thing
this
is
entire season for Jalen Hurts, it quiets, it shuts all that.
right.
But even before the season, we were saying, and I was agreeing with you guys too, that he's good, but is he elite? He's starting to come up on his contract type of stuff. He's getting into those years where they start to get the extension. You know what I mean? If they're actually worth something. So that's where it was. This was the year. We've been saying it beforehand. You know, he was one of the all right, prove it years. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
and he definitely.
And guess
proved
what?
it.
And we even said beforehand that it had to be until the playoffs. So he definitely proved it. Does he hop over these other two guys?
Yes.
He actually did it in the playoffs, though.
My only thing again is that I believe that these other rosters are not as good as Jalen still. The offensive line is dirty.
I don't know.
It's one of the best.
I don't know
about that, bro.
Offensive
bro,
line.
Lane Johnson and Jason Kelsey are already great.
Maybe the Eagles have the best offensive line, bro, but what do you mean? Come on. We're just bringing it down to offensive lines because they have the best offensive line. That makes them just like, come on, bro.
I mean, both of them.
Let's be fair.
Both of them.
They got good receiving cores on both sides.
Both of the best teams that had the best offenses
we'll
the best offensive lines,
the Bills
and they
can't
played a
run the
big
ball.
part.
I
Both
like
of them
that
had
Ross
sacks.
is taking the Skip Bayless approach, but come on.
No. I'm not trying to. That's the only thing that I'm trying to like take away from this part. It seems like Josh Allen at least has hit a pinnacle, right? Jalen Hurts has gotten better every year.
A pinnacle?
I think he's done. Oh, plateau. There you go.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Plateau.
there's no.
I feel like this is who he is.
Yeah,
maybe he can clean up on his interceptions and maybe squeeze out one Super Bowl because that's
and maybe they can get him a run game.
You know what was an interesting fact about this past season? You know Jared Goff has less interceptions than Josh Allen?
Yes.
Crazy.
Jared Goff actually had an all right year, though, bro.
He did have an all right year.
I'm not even going to
4,700 passing yards, if I'm not mistaken.
He probably did.
Yeah.
I think he was top 5, low-key.
How do we know that Josh Allen's body's going to last the way that he's playing, though?
I'm surprised you're barely saying this now as hard as you've been on Lamar Jackson, though.
Right. So this is why I want to bring more awareness to.
Because that was my argument when you were talking about Lamar, really. Like, I'm like, I understand what you're saying about Lamar, but I'm like, Josh Allen has not been more Yes,
the other one doesn't.
But Jalen Hurts
recently.
Lamar has played through.
No, I'm not talking about Jalen. I'm talking about Lamar right now.
Yeah.
Lamar is totally different though.
Lamar has sat, yes, but he's played through some of the injuries too. Josh Allen is not getting leg injuries though. He's always getting the arm, the shoulder, because they be beating his ass up.
But the hits count up.
Yeah.
And so the Bills need to figure out how to protect this guy.
Yeah.
And we can definitely see that he can sling it, right? So that's the whole part about this is what I want to say is like for Josh Allen too. I kind of see him in a way that maybe he can possibly start to see like a decline in a certain fashion because he doesn't have that running attribute.
Yeah. Maybe
going
and because
forward
now
if he gets hurt.
and like you said, you feel like as far as the talent and what he can show us, he's plateaued. So it's like, yeah, now it's like like other teams will be a little more prepared for him, like just realistic.
It seemed like teams were prepared for him in the second half. He was throwing interceptions, fumbling the ball in crucial situations, barely winning because the team is still so talented.
Are they prepared for him, or is he just like very trash in the red zone?
Who?
Josh Allen.
He was efficient last year. It's just this year it was bad.
Red zone was like one of his strengths too, bro. So it's like I think they're getting
because he runs.
I think they're getting more prepared for him, and like sometimes they're able, because he runs. Like that's why it's a lot harder to deal with them because they can run that shit with him, and even when you may think they'll run it, they may dump it off to one of the receivers.
Right. To get back, and the whole, and I agree with you. The whole reason why I brought the injury part up is because if we're going to talk about these other running, or let's just say it another way, like these running black quarterbacks, mobile quarterbacks, we got to talk about.
I was like, there's white mobile quarterbacks.
No, well, who?
Josh.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Daniel Jones.
Justin Herbert doesn't run.
Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones runs. Run. Justin Herbert can run.
But Daniel Jones slides. He doesn't take hits.
Yeah,
Josh Allen takes hits.
Yes, but
I would
he's
say
still
Daniel Jones.
He falls.
He's a runner. He's a track star.
What I'm saying is,
Daniel Jones
is that
might
if
be
we're
the safest runner, low key.
Yeah, if we're assuming that these other men are gonna get injured with their running style, then we need to hold Josh Allen accountable to the same type of way too. I feel like. So back to the main point or main question, which you were asking about top 3 or who would you pick?
Do you want to rename?
If I start if I'm starting to draft right now, and I had to pick, I'm still gonna pick Josh Allen just based off of the other stuff. I'm just saying that there might be a decline, so we need to watch this next season because he definitely had some shows of I lose these. I have a chance of losing these games, and putting my team in a situation where I have to win myself. A lot of the times, it looks like they're just winging it.
Haven't they kind of been winging it the past like 2 years though, 3 years?
I feel like it was more bunded up when Dayball was there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair to say.
His all right. Dayball's last year, it was a little bit, but yeah, this most recent year, nah, yeah, I'm with Giff on it. This most recent year, yeah,
you have where does it go? Everybody knows Patrick Mahomes is on top, right?
Yeah.
Okay, how does it go from there for you picking quarterbacks right now?
It's low key, like, bro, Burrow, Jalen Hurts, and Lamar is right under there.
Okay, so then, yeah, like you still have Burrow up there, and then you have Jalen.
Yeah,
I mean, he only lost to
Pat,
Mahomes
Joe,
too,
Jalen,
though, so like, bro,
and whoever else beneath him.
Put whoever else beneath them.
Yeah, let's throw
Josh and
Here's the thing.
Josh and Herbert are
Josh Herbert or Lamar. Really,
I would just have to say I think I still have Josh up there a little bit more. But yeah, I that's why it's a debate because you're able to.
I see why, but it's just like, bro.
I just feel like he's been a little bit longer, and he has Jalen Hurts has a really good team right now. But go ahead.
No, but I'm just saying it's Jalen Hurts has probably had like the best proven year out of the three.
Ooh, Josh Allen's proven year last year was almost MVP, the same way that Jalen Hurts is almost MVP.
I mean,
result-wise, though,
right?
Result-wise, what did you see?
I at least expected Josh Allen last year.
The way that Josh Allen lost was in that OT game with Patrick Mahomes, so he's dueling it out with the best quarterback in the league at their house. So that's pretty good. You know, he ended up that year pretty well.
That's fair, but then they made excuses for the overtime and got a rule change, and then came back this year and did worse.
I understand. I understand that they took a step back, but as you can see, and we were talking about it beforehand, they weren't rolling very well. And Josh Allen has to be at a headline part about that.
They were doing good earlier in the season.
Yeah,
but it's nothing that they can't fix. But I don't want to really focus because I don't want to focus on that. I would rather focus on like the Super Bowl still. Because that's the main topic. Yeah. But like I think we can all agree that it's at least debatable. But it seems like you guys are leaning the other way.
Yeah. Anyway, so what are we talking about? We talking about the call.
So now I want to talk about the call. First impressions on the call, Gifted.
That was kind of you gotta let him. He did it. Yes. You gotta let him play. Unless he's doing like some buck wild shit, you gotta let him play in the Super Bowl, bro. Unless he's like really like that type shit on his jersey, bro. A little like rub around, little slight snug. Come on, dog.
Because I just lost a Laker game due to a let him play type bullshit. I'm not on that train. Fuck all that. No. Fuck that was bullshit. That was just
ridiculous though.
But you're not saying you're not saying he didn't do it, right?
No, I'm not saying he didn't do it.
All right. Fuck off. Yeah. All right. If the argument is over just because of the timing, fuck that shit, bro. He did it.
Okay, so
don't do it.
Here's my.
He got beat too. Let's talk about that.
He did get beat by Juju.
He got beat. That's why he grabbed him. Let's get it out of the way.
He did get beat by Juju.
So
slightly early.
He deserved the flag, bro.
He on trial because
he deserved the flag. If you ask me, it's not even. It's not like
it's definitely debatable.
You got beat. You got beat. He thought he was going inside. He thought he was going inside, and Juju whipped him out.
Here's what I said. Especially, I think I still feel this way, even with all the things that I hear and all the people that it is and stuff. I just truly believe that this game is made for entertainment.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what this game is specifically for. Now, when you think about entertaining your fans and what it is, was it a hold? It was.
Yeah.
Was it within that 5-yard type of, way? I think it also was, borderline into that. But you still can't hold like that.
Yeah, no.
Even in that aspect. No. So what I'm trying to say is, though,
was it that egregious though, or am I tripping?
That's what I'm trying to say. Was it egregious enough to? I feel like that type of stuff happens every single play. I didn't look at it and was like, man, they should have did a flag there. But I can see it.
It's not that it was so egregious. It's because he already got away with it. That's kind of probably why they called it, though. He did get away with it already.
Because who got it? CJ, right?
It was him, too.
No, it was Bradbury.
He did it on Juju earlier.
Yeah.
On like a third down.
Yeah, no.
But on that play, Juju ate the grass, and then he just said something to the ref. He didn't.
No, he didn't. He threw the flag up and
yes,
was all yelling.
but he
and
still
shit.
went up to the ref though. It wasn't like.
And then, Bradbury,
Bradbury
had
just
him
walked away.
from the back.
Yeah, that
and,
like I'm saying, that one
tugged
was
him
a
down,
lot.
like,
that
that's
was
classic.
a lot.
That's
that
classic
one was
DB
a
work.
lot. I mean, that was more. That one was more questionable if you ask me.
Okay, so
But,
let's say they are making up for that call. I believe in making up calls too.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
let's say in the flow of the game, I'm not looking
was
at it
just
any
too-
different
it was just
from a
too
Super
late to
Bowl,
make it up.
right? Let's look at it at a separate game, right?
What's too late?
It's too late. Well,
What's
it was-
too
it was
late if he
already
does
like-
it again?
It was already like what
What if
fourth
that- if-
quarter,
if
like
that-
5 minutes.
If that's when
They
he
don't
does
making
it,
that shit up.
if that's when he does it again, bro.
When the call was called,
But okay,
Bro,
if I'm a player,
if that's
and
when
then it
they
was
catch
actual
him
call,
doing it
right?
again.
and they're going back into the halftime, and they're saying, "Oh, you made a mistake right here.
Yeah.
Let's watch it next time."
yeah.
That's what he's seeing. It's the same exact play.
No,
type of
I
thing.
hear that though. But what I'm saying was when I say that is, it was pretty much I would say calls were given both ways.
it was fair.
It was
It
a
was
fair
pretty
calling
fair, bro.
both ways,
Yeah.
but when it gets to the last 2 minutes of the game, and somebody might get a little excited, that's when it's just like, fuck, like, we gotta let it ride. I'm not saying that call like, it did determine the game, but I just feel like you gotta let them play, really, unless
Okay,
somebody's
but
doing
that's
something wild.
So that's an NBA look onto it, though, too, right?
Yes and no.
And maybe this can be something because we've said, back and forth that these leagues can learn from a thing or two from one another.
Yeah.
The NFL can learn something from the NBA and how they handle that type of situation in games, right?
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying, like we said, it wasn't egregious. It wasn't something that was even Juju was going, hey, like I need a flag or something like he did the first time.
No.
And so now it's kind of like, all right, look at the situation in the game. Literally 4th down, they hit a field goal. You got a minute 30 and you get to see what Jalen Hurts is made out of a game like this. So I just think that the main point of the game is to entertain, is to spread the awareness of the league all throughout all these countries. I think they said it was like 200 countries watching this Super Bowl. Like that's insane. And so for them to watch it and for it to end
people watching,
for it to end on knees, that sounds crazy. Like,
no, yeah. I mean, the fact that it came
that's
down to a
crazy.
field goal is like, wow. When's the last time?
well,
I'm
I
pretty
don't.
sure
I
there's
mean,
been-
that happens all the time.
No,
like
it's
I don't
not
mind it.
that.
It's
not
just the way that it
came-
happened.
Yeah, it's not the fact that it was a field
No,
goal.
but
bro.
thank you. I expected it to be like somebody's finna be dominant over somebody. It was what I was coming in expecting with this Super Bowl. High key, I expected Pat to just be Pat or Jalen to just be like, fuck it, I'm here, and just dominate.
I thought it was gonna be a high scoring game.
I knew it was gonna be a high scoring
That was a
game,
good
but I
game.
eventually thought like
I said either
somebody's
the
finna get, like,
Eagles.
50
I said
something
either
points.
Eagles would dominate or it's gonna be high scoring, but not. I didn't think the Chiefs would be able to dominate.
Like, how about this one?
Like I didn't think they would pretty much stop the Eagles from scoring, basically, bro.
Let's talk
Okay,
about
that's fair.
another storyline that kind of shifted as the game went on. Patrick Mahomes coming back from a 10-point deficit with an ankle injury
yeah.
That shit's crazy.
that you definitely seen that it was like basically twisted or just turned a different
Hey,
way
what y'all
and it
think
was already
What y'all
injured.
think they gave him? Deer antler spray?
Bro, do you think that he actually did all that shit?
Yeah, a little,
Some Toradol?
maybe some.
They gave him some on that.
They gave him some.
He took it and he
bro,
was like,
he came back
remember,
and
bro,
just
he
won
was
the
like,
game, bro.
All right, look,
Come
bro.
on.
All right, because he probably was confident in the ankle still, even though he was hurt because of the Jacksonville game, dog. He came back the second half, and the ankle was worse then.
Yeah.
You seen how he took off down the middle? That nigga didn't even hesitate.
yeah, the way that he went over to like the red zone. Remember that run into the red zone, and it was like go down, and he got tackled. And it was on the other side of his body, but it was still like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, does it not hurt that bad? Like, what is it?
Nigga trying to win, bro.
Every single medical like
Nigga
person
was
that
trying
I
to
was
win,
watching, with like interviews and shit,
Mhm.
they were saying that he couldn't do anything. It was gonna be dead. Like people that already had this injury, dude,
They
it
were
must have been
hyping it-
over.
They were hyping it up like crazy.
Yeah, it must have been either over.
I
like,
can't believe he's still walking without crutches. This is insane.
Yeah,
It's
media
not
type
that,
stuff,
but
or-
his O line still stood tall too.
That
though.
part.
They
That's
definitely
another
did stand
thing
tall
big
for
time.
against
sure.
that heavy D line.
Yeah.
what was
I feel like that gotta be addressed, dog.
what was the reason why the Chiefs won this game, Stevie?
They protected the trophy, my nigga. Mahomes the trophy for them, nigga. They protected him like they needed to, and he delivered. And well, they defense stepped up in special teams too. Like it was a full team win, bro.
Special teams.
That punt return, bro.
Yeah, that's not.
What the fuck? The
Kadarius
moment
Toney.
I saw that, bro,
that
I was
was
like, bro,
wild.
what is this?
Was that
Why is it-
Pacheco?
No, it
that
was
was
Kadarius Toney.
I'm so
Yeah, that's
surprised that they
wild.
allowed that to happen. You got to buck up in this situation.
Bro, he cut across the field. And by then it was bro, by the time they let him get across the field, it was kind of too late already because he can run. Like it didn't
Yeah.
look like it may have not looked like he was moving that fast, but that nigga can actually run, bro.
No, he's running. And
he can run.
I think the biggest thing is they just
And they had the
scored.
blockers too though. Then they had the blockers
They
too.
No, it was
had
great.
that was
He
some-
reversed it. He
that was
went to the other
some-
side of the field.
Real Madden shit that happened right there with that kickoff.
I
For
think
real.
He did everything but just get it in,
Yeah.
bro. Cuz
What was it? 79 yards, 80 yards. I think.
got him
I think it
to
was
the
like 71.
5,
Right.
bro. He
I
got
think
him
it was
to
like
the
71.
5 or something.
I was really upset about it just because, like, excuse me. Not only did I have money on the Eagles,
Ooh, how much money?
just $40.
Okay,
Not only did I have money on the
But
Eagles,
that'd be nah,
I had
I'd be
squares.
mad on
None
that,
of my
bro.
squares hit. I was hot. 60 fucking
Squares
dollars
never
just
work.
gone. They do and they don't.
they bro, when you hit, you hit.
Facts.
Never hit before. No, but again, like when that happened, I was like, dude, a touchdown just happened, and then like it's a punt. Okay, let's just get a stop right here. Like you're still up, everything's cool. And then they like get a easy punt return like that.
Yeah.
I don't know what they were smoking on right there.
Dude, what are you doing? Why would you fall asleep like
Yeah.
that?
I don't know how they were not like shit.
It was a whole team like
Motherfuckers
thing, right?
had me saying, "Where's the punter?" I was like, "Where's the
Get
punter,
'em,
bro?" Damn.
Nah,
After that,
was-
like the momentum totally shifted, and there was definitely a fire.
No, I mean
there was
yes and
definitely
no.
a fire when that
the
moment
momentum
happened,
was already
yes.
kind of going, but that like just kicked it like bro, because they scored on every possession in the second half. That's
Right.
tough.
Yeah.
That's tough.
I think it was after like one it was what after the missed field goal they didn't
The missed
they
field
kept on
goal was
scoring.
in the first half. though,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think,
that's what I'm saying.
but
Like
yeah.
after that, I think they
Yeah,
just kept scoring
probably,
after that.
Probably.
It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
No, I mean, the reason why the Chiefs won. Let's give a little bit of credit to Pacheco, Kadarius Toney, Sky Moore, all those guys for sure.
The line. D-line stepped up.
I would honestly say the line, like Steven said. They protected their guy so that he can do his thing
Yeah.
and took him to the promised land.
'Cause-
Because that is a guy, you give him a good line, like we say with almost every other
Seeing
great
that the
quarterback
Eagles,
like
seeing
that,
the Eagles are coming off knocking off two quarterbacks,
he's going to take
bruh.
you to the
Yeah,
promised
that part
land.
too.
They didn't get through there
I
at
think
all.
I think for me, the biggest thing out of this Chiefs win is that you got Patrick Mahomes, you got Travis Kelce, and a healthy line. It seems like, right? Like they
Yeah.
played. Man, did they play
That and kind of nobody can really stop Travis Kelce in the red zone.
Well, I think
He
no,
only
Like,
had-
no,
I
but
think-
like
I
3
think
out of
he had,
5,
like, a
bro,
good
but
first
he
half,
only
and
had
after
one
that, it
touch-
was
yeah,
kind
in
of
the
like he was
second
going
half,
everywhere
the
else.
receivers were getting the
Yeah,
ball,
he was
bro.
getting-
In
he
the
was going
second half,
everywhere
it
else,
was
really.
like literally the receivers.
For me,
And
though,
then Pacheco was still running crazy.
Yeah, Pacheco was going crazy. 7th round pick. That's wild.
I think that the biggest reason is also Andy Reid.
The whole coaching staff, bro.
Whole
Bieniemy
coaching
for
staff,
sure,
man.
yeah.
Spagnuolo.
I mean,
fuck shit.
between Bieniemy and Andy Reid,
35
Yeah.
points given up. No, here, man.
Not well, yeah. I'm more so on Bieniemy and Andy Reid. Yeah, both those guys, bro. 'Cause
definitely deserves some credit.
Yeah.
Cardinals should have went after him. Dumbass niggas.
No, you know what's wild about that? Because a long ass time ago, you was like, some people are better at offensive coordinator, some people better at defensive coordinator, some people better as like specialist coach.
Yeah.
He's just good at an offensive coordinator. I think he's just chilling right there, bro. Doesn't really want to take that head coaching role at
But
this
why
point
interview
now.
him? So
Yeah.
maybe at this point now because he's been struck out so many times, bro. Like,
Which is
there's-
kind of it's wild,
it's
yes,
like-
but I think at this point it's like, hey, if I can get a head coaching job, I'm not tripping.
No, because it's
I'm just
like
gonna keep running it
nigga,
up with the
You're gonna
Chiefs.
speak about his
exact-
dreams.
Like, yeah,
I mean, you got to.
You
I mean,
already
he
got
did
two
it.
rings.
He did it already. He'd
you talking about?
have been a head coach somewhere.
He should have been already. Like that's what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
He'd have
know
left
about
the
that.
Chiefs. He'd have been left the Chiefs already. He'd have left the Chiefs after the first Super Bowl.
I don't know if he's been a head coach.
That's what I'm saying.
No, they haven't.
He would have
let him
been a
do
head.
one.
He would have
But
took a head coaching position
Every time
already.
they put his name in, they
He
hire
always
someone
withdrew
else.
himself.
Nobody.
No, they
yeah,
hire.
They
they'll
always
hire
hire
someone
somebody
else.
else.
It's
But
not him withdrawing.
They say that he interviews
They
bad,
say they like him.
that
or-
they
or
that he
something.
has
Yeah, I've heard that
history
before.
from college, and yeah, like they don't want to give him that much authority.
Fuck all that.
basically.
Give him a job.
I haven't
Look
looked
at what he's doing.
I haven't looked into what he did back in the day. I don't really think I
Yeah.
want to, but
Bro, 2 people from the Eagles coaching staff got head coaching
Yeah, that's pretty
positions.
wild. I don't know about that DC.
yeah,
Yeah, that.
Kyler's
was
not about to fuck with that guy,
sus.
bro. He about either him
That
or Kyler's gonna be out of that building in a
sus.
year or two,
Now,
bro.
that took the coach job, fair game.
do you remember?
The Cardinals, I don't know about
Yeah,
that. one.
the guy at the Colts, he might be
Yeah.
okay.
Do you remember-
Steinrich,
Yeah,
something like that.
Mr. Gannon.
Yeah,
He's
Yeah.
out of here.
the Cardinals.
He's out of here.
Good luck, bro.
He ain't about to command shit.
Good luck.
Nigga couldn't command his defense.
all I know is Kyler was trying to call plays or running the offense in the preseason, and it led to like interceptions and fumbles or some shit like that.
Hey, you think Kyler picked this nigga though, like they said he was
No,
gonna have the
no,
option?
bro,
Hell
they're
no.
not giving Kyler
Nah,
shit.
after that new.
They
after
said
that
he
new-
was supposed to have a choice in the coach. They say he's supposed to have a say though.
After
Ooh.
that new GM.
The front office.
After that new GM got announced,
But
he
why
didn't
is
pick
he?
him.
Why
Hell
is he?
no, he didn't.
He didn't pick him.
The GM?
Hell no. Yeah, didn't the Cardinals get a new GM?
The GM would
Yeah.
pick the head coach, not
no,
Kyler.
but no,
But no,
that's-
they're
That's
saying
what I'm saying.
they're saying they would run it by him basically.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
Hey,
yeah,
what do you
yeah.
think of him?
Yeah.
Nah.
Fuck all that.
They didn't
Kyler.
run this one.
This
by
is the
Kyler,
head
bro.
coach.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Make it
This
work.
was not ran by Kyler, bro.
No, not at all. I don't think it'll work.
Nah.
I don't either. Unless they have a
I mean,
good ass OC.
with both jobs, no.
No, the
Even-
Cardinals are
yeah,
just
I
not
don't
really
know.
good organization.
Bro,
though.
No,
the Cardinals
I
and
don't
the
think
Colts,
so.
really?
Like it
Yeah,
feels
I
like
agree.
Larry
I agree with
Fitzgerald
that.
was like the glue,
Yes.
the cornerstone.
Yeah.
It's just a good.
Who was their quarterback before?
You know how
that took
important
them
the
to
locker
Super
room
Bowl?
is.
Carson
Kurt
Palmer.
Warner.
Kurt Warner. After Kurt
Kurt
left, it
Yeah.
was Kurt
He
Warner.
took them to the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
After, because he played against Ben Roethlisberger, no?
yeah.
Mhm.
And they lost.
Yeah.
Yeah. After Kurt and Larry left,
Well, Larry didn't leave till like 2 years ago.
still though, after Larry left, went to shit.
Well, no,
After-
even when Larry
Larry
was there,
left
they had
after-
years
after
ago.
Phil-
when Larry was
after
there,
Phil
they were
left-
good.
After Phil left the Colts been shit.
Larry's only been gone for 2 years.
Phil at least took him to the playoffs.
What?
After Phil left the Colts.
Who?
Honestly, after Philip Rivers.
Oh,
Oh.
Jesus
Call him
Christ.
Phillip.
And you guys
Nigga,
are
I was like, wait,
and
what?
y'all are football fans. What the fuck is going on?
yeah. Everybody calls
Nigga, you
him
just said
Phillip.
Phil. I was like, who's Phil, nigga?
Nobody calls him Phil.
Dadgummit.
All right. We know now.
Phil
But shit,
Rivers. Okay.
Phil Rivers. But yeah, really.
They ain't
really
done
after-
shit since he took him there, though.
Really,
yeah.
after Andrew Luck just like retired was when like, oh,
Well,
this
yeah,
is
that was
going
the end of it.
down
That was the end of
hill.
it there. But
Well, that's with okay. So this is all what
Matt
based off
Ryan's
of
done.
like head coaching jobs that we're talking about now.
yeah.
Yeah, we threw
Yeah,
two
those are
out
the
there.
head- Those
All
are
right.
the head coaches.
So based off of like this free agency with coaching,
I bet
or
D'Amico
whatever,
Ryan has a better year than Jonathan Gannon or whatever that
Bro, he's
dude's
about
name
to
is
get
on the Cardinals.
fucked.
D'Amico Ryan's
over.
not gonna have a good year.
He's about to get fucked.
Why?
Over.
Why would they have a good year?
That team is not good.
Because he's a better coach.
I think they're
Nah.
one season away from starting. To
I
build
think they're
something.
even since no Kyler.
Nah, bro.
Kyler's not playing. What are the
chill,
Cardinals gonna
chill.
do? What is
They finna
Gannon
draft,
gonna
like,
do, bro?
They finna draft somebody, bro. And
Is
they
that
gonna
plugged
take-
in?
Nah, it's not. I don't
I'm
think
pretty
it's
sure
plugged
the Texans might have better draft slots than those guys.
in. They do have the second pick, so hopefully they get like a CJ Stroud esque, or because Bryce is
Number one is.
no, they might get Bryce Young.
Wait, who's number one?
The Bears.
Oh yeah, they're not getting Bryce Young.
Yeah.
Wait.
What are they taking? Thank you, Rob.
I mean,
Never mind. They could get Bryce Young.
Right.
They could get.
They
Bryce
can
Young.
definitely get Bryce Young.
The Raiders better hope for CJ Stroud falling in their lap.
I really
if they
hope.
get
I
if they
really
get
hope.
even Bryce Young, bro, like they're not winning no games. So,
I think
like,
CJ's going to the Panthers though.
The Raiders better hope he fall in their laps.
Yeah. All right, let's go. Let's talk about some Raiders though, right? Derek Carr, released by the Raiders.
Yeah,
Gifting
that's
first
sick,
impression.
bro.
This is your
Fucking
guy.
suckers.
Um,
How do you feel?
It's just disrespectful.
You're on trial,
bro.
man.
It's disrespectful, bro. It wasn't his fault. Clearly, Josh McDaniels is not that guy. But for some reason, we're rocking with Josh McDaniels,
Well,
and it doesn't make sense to me.
I guess
He can't command the locker room. He can't. He can't keep the guys happy. He's shitty play calling. Derek Carr went rogue, and they won the game. And if we're still gonna release Derek Carr? No, bro, that is disgusting. That is just downright stupidity.
Maybe Mark.
Mike,
maybe
that's
Mark
stupid.
Davis likes him.
My question is, are you following Derek Carr to his next team?
Man, you know what? I'm gonna follow him. You know, I wouldn't want to say I'm gonna follow him, but the same way I gave Gino his flowers this year, I'm giving him double the flowers if he has a good year on whatever team he goes to. Cause y'all know me, I fucking hated Gino for the longest, and he won comeback player of the year. Respect. I hated Gino on the
Bro,
Jets. He was a mark, true mark.
You hear him? How he
True
switched
mark.
up?
But I'm just being honest, man. But
Why
if
you gotta
Derek-
hate somebody?
I honestly, after that Jet situation, I was just like, bro, I am not a fan of you.
The Jets are ass though.
No, but still, bro,
Even though they had a good year.
but I mean, you popping
Okay
it to
year.
your lineman and he sock you, so that's what you doing all that for, bro? And you're not the greatest. You're not the truth saver here. You know what I'm saying? But you gonna come popping it to me saying I ain't doing A, B, and C, and you ain't taking me nowhere? Fuck out of here.
Fucking protect me.
Right. But yeah, man, I wish Derek, but
This is good. This is
nothing
good
but
for
the best.
Raiders.
Healthy respect, man.
This is good for Derek Carr.
Health, respect. I wish you
It's
nothing
probably
but
better
the
for
best,
Derek
bro.
This is
It's
good
definitely
for
better
the
for-
Raiders.
It's definitely better
This is
for-
good for
for
Derek
Derek.
Carr.
Yeah,
It's
it's
probably
definitely better for Derek.
Carr.
So it's a win-win. Why you say
It's not a win-win because let's say Devontae.
who doesn't win?
The Raiders.
They don't win?
The whole reason why Devontae came was because of Derek Carr.
It's part of it. I don't know if it's all about it. I think his money has to do something with that.
He could have got that money anywhere.
They paid that nigga.
He could have got that
They
money
gave him the
anywhere,
money.
bro.
I don't think
He
that
could have
was
got
the
that
issue.
money anywhere, bro. Stop
Yeah.
it.
Anybody.
Not-
would
I don't know
Anybody would have
that
gave him
money.
that.
He was a free
140
agent.
million. Anybody
He was
would
a
have
free
gave him
agent.
that.
Bro.
He was a free agent.
You're-
Anybody was
Nah,
gonna
cut
pay
it out,
him
Bob.
that.
Cut it out, Bob. Cut it
That's a
out.
big-
Cut it out.
That's big
He'd
money.
have got that money anywhere he would have went.
Yeah.
I'm saying like there's not a lot of people looking for a $148 million receiver.
That's true, but the ones who were would have paid that.
Right.
Just saying.
The same way
The
Tyreek
ones who
got
needed it.
the
would've
same way
paid it.
Tyreek got it.
Anyway,
He'd have got it.
all right.
but-
So that's like what the only downfall, I guess. But they're looking.
They
to
not getting
replace him with something
Rodgers.
better.
That bum ass
No, I don't
nigga.
think they're getting. I don't know what bro's about to do, but I really
That nigga
I
about
could
to
give
stay
two-
in Green
I could
Bay.
give two fucks about Aaron Rodgers. Really.
So
He's gonna stay in Green Bay.
I mean, it's just the biggest problem wasn't the quarterback. The biggest problem was the defense.
defense
It wasn't
was
the
ass.
it wasn't the quarterback. Like,
Defense
yeah,
was
Derek Carr's
ass.
not the greatest quarterback. He's
But-
mid. But bro, how the fuck is Denzel Perryman
so
still
then
our
it's good
best
then,
line-
right?
No,
He's
it's
just
not
mid.
good.
You
It's
got rid
not-
of mid. Why
Robbie,
do you
who
want a
the
mid
fuck
quarterback?
else are we gonna get? Another mid dude.
Jared
Go-
You think I want
go
Jimmy
figure out
Garoppolo on the
other
fucking
stuff.
team?
Go somewhere else.
Where am I supposed to go, Rob?
You're gonna have
Jared Stidham
okay.
Who?
not
You're gonna
the
What
answer.
money do we have? We're broke.
So then
Where am I going?
So then go get Derek Carr. So then keep Derek Carr
Yes.
and be mid.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I
His
didn't know you
mid-ass-
settled for
If
that.
I can't, if I,
I don't
bro,
know. I didn't know you
if,
settled
if,
for
bro,
that.
if
Hey,
I had,
I'd fire you if you were
if
GM.
I don't have
His mid ass took
fuck
him
you
to the
and your
playoffs
expectations.
last year,
Fired.
still,
if
bro.
I don't have any money to sign him, do any type of trade,
What'd he
I'm
say?
kind of forced to be mid.
Look, bro, I'm kind of
I'm
leaning.
forced to be mid.
I can't feel like Derek Carr is the problem only because he was able to take him to the playoffs in that shitty year last year. This year, Josh McDaniel comes in the building. Niggas not liking him. All the niggas who not liking him ain't on the team at the end of the year. And now all his boys on the team losing.
All the people that were released or dropped suck.
They were sort of, yeah. Yeah.
And
And they were
fin-
John
and
Gru-
what did they? You know what they did this
And
year?
they were John
finally
Gruden
ran
characters.
Josh Jacobs too.
but didn't pay him.
I think they
Finally.
fucked over Josh. I mean, they can still
But
give him
didn't
the
pay.
franchise tag, but still, if I'm
They're probably
Josh,
just
I'm
gonna
like, man,
franchise
I'm
tag him.
kind of done here.
I don't even.
He deserves his
But
money.
they declined his 5th year, so it's like, can they? Don't he have some Don't he have some leverage to do what he wants?
They can still give him a franchise tag, which kind of sucks. But I mean, at the same time, it's like, bro, if I'm Josh,
Fucking lame.
and I get a
think they would-
franchise
I think
tag,
he would pick
I'm
up the
sitting
5th
out.
year.
I hope they pick up the 5th year, but
They'd
I
be
don't trust
better
all
off-
these new niggas in
If
the
you,
office.
if you don't pick up the 5th year, then you're gonna pay him top of the league.
It ain't no
money.
new niggas
No,
though.
you gotta pick up the 5th year if you're gonna keep
It's
him.
the same niggas in the
Josh
office.
Jacobs doesn't deserve top dollars after this year.
I'm saying if they own his rights for the 5th year, they're just gonna
okay,
pay him the
okay,
minimum. They're not
okay,
gonna pay him more.
They're gonna pay him.
I mean, I don't know, man.
Can they still pick his 5th year
there's-
back up?
I don't know.
There's no direction right now.
No,
There's no direction. We're lost.
Not on that team.
Like the same way with the Houston Rockets, bro. We're lost. We don't know what the fuck is going on. We're just showing up to work. We're just showing up to work to get paid. We don't know where the fuck we're going right now. But there's no direction. There's no real leader. Devontae doesn't seem like the leader
No,
type
he's
of guy.
an unrestricted free agent.
But he's your receiver, bro.
No, ooh.
You shouldn't. No, not ooh. But like that's what I'm saying. He's only your receiver. Nigga, your leader should be your quarterback, who you guys
No,
want
your
to
leader
dump,
should be your quarterback. But
or
I mean,
like just someone who's like been on the team.
And he's
that's-
unrestricted.
Somebody
too.
that's been a veteran on the
Right.
team.
bro, if he
They
wanted
don't
to
have-
leave,
Maybe Max Crosby could be more of a leader. He's a veteran on the team.
yeah.
You don't. When they're going through a rebuild, they're not going to invest inside of a running back, no matter what. Even if
Is
he's
that
at
really
the top.
a rebuild though?
It's a rebuild.
Nigga, the quarterback's about to get dumped.
He just got there.
So because we dumped the quarterback,
pretty
it's a
much.
rebuild.
Yes. Who else? Do
You need a
have?
defense already.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
need a This is a rebuild. It's
I
a
don't-
rebuild.
Man, this
But
rebuild lasting a little
All
too
you have,
long.
all you have
Slash
is a wide
the
receiver.
lid.
At
and-
first, it initially wasn't a rebuild.
Right,
But
that's
But
what
now
I'm saying.
Derek Carr is gone. This is
And
a
a lineman.
rebuild. The rebuild has begun.
I mean, from the lineman to the secondary to the corners, bro. Like what
The
Whoa,
whole
whoa,
defense.
whoa. You got Mac Crosby.
The linebackers in the secondary
fine,
can
yeah,
be
cool.
bunched up.
All right.
The interior D line can be bunched up. The offensive line can definitely be bolstered, bro.
All right. Now let's not talk about the Raiders. We already know what's wrong with them.
Yeah.
Everything, nigga.
Everything.
Everything.
bitch everything.
Yeah.
But bankrupt. Let's go into Derek Carr though. Where do you think that he goes? Where would you want to see Derek Carr? How about that?
Where would I want to see Derek Carr?
You know where he's gonna end up?
Anywhere but the Colts.
You know where he's gonna end
Anywhere but the Colts.
up? Washington.
The Colts are
Washington, what?
You don't
They
think
would might be all right with him
Yeah,
though.
they might be
Bro,
all right
he
with him.
seems like the type
Yeah.
to just go to Washington. And
I
be
kind
mid.
of
I think he could, bruh. He could be better than fucking Taylor Heineke.
Hey, like you
Yeah,
guys
he'd
said,
be
right?
alright
Like
for
we've
them.
kind of been saying, hey, he's just as good as Dak.
him and
And
Terry.
Dak won that.
Oh, he'd be on deck.
He'd be on Dak ass on the Commanders, bro. That'd be scary. He'd be on Dak ass.
Why not go to Commanders? But
Yeah, why
that's
not?
hilarious.
The
Got
Commanders,
some
I don't think the
pieces.
Jets want him because the Jets kind of want like a superstar.
Yeah, I think
They're
go with
not
something
gonna get
better.
The
Aaron
Colts,
Rodgers,
the Colts
bro.
are franchise killers. I'd stay away from over there.
Facts.
The Saints, same thing. There's no direction, no nothing.
I think he's going to the Saints.
I hope not. There's
I hope
nothing
not.
over there.
So there was a trade.
There's nothing
made
promising
for the
over
Saints.
there.
I'd rather see him on the
Then they're
Panthers,
gonna
bro.
go
There's
anyway.
nothing.
Fuck.
The Panthers are.
Dude,
are
shut
okay.
up about the damn Panthers. They suck. Bro.
They do, but I'd rather see Derek Carr there
I would
than
say
the
that,
fucking Saints.
I would say the safest bet is the Commanders. I hope he goes to the
I
Commanders.
don't think he'll go there.
I don't even know if
think
he's
that
thinking
type
about
of
them.
quarterback. I feel like he
Nah,
fits
he's
it.
going to Washington.
He should.
Yeah, Washington D.C.
I don't
He's
even
like,
know if he's
going
thinking about
to
there,
I'm
though.
patriotism. I want to cry about it.
He's
you know,
going to Washington.
I'm
That's
part of the
crazy.
football team,
Right.
the Commanders.
The Commanders.
Hell no.
I'm a commander.
I don't know.
I
That's what I
think
see.
The safest bet is the
What do you think?
Commanders, Derek. Go to the Commanders.
Commanders.
bro.
What do you got?
Yeah.
Commanders?
Yeah.
Why the
Yeah.
fuck are y'all pick that, man?
But
pick somebody
where
else.
else-
I
is he
don't
gonna
want him to
go?
go to the Saints.
Yeah. I don't want him to go to the Saints. I don't want him to go to Tampa Bay.
Oh, I forgot about them.
Oh yeah,
That
Tampa Bay,
roster
too.
would be dead for him, though.
In Tampa, hell yeah.
Bro, if they go from Tom Brady, Derek Carr, oh my god.
Yeah.
Or
This
Blaine
is
Mike
Gabbert,
so
Evans is
funny.
like, bro, fuck it, I'm out of here.
He might be. He's about to be a free agent, bro.
Woo! I didn't know that.
Let's switch it up. Let's switch
Chris
it up. Let's switch
Godwin,
it up.
fuck that nigga. he gonna be stuck out there for a little bit.
Let's talk about some hoops here.
Yeah.
He been
Are we
sitting
getting
out
into-
anyways.
Let's see what we talking about first. We talking about Kyrie. We talking about let's talk about Kyrie. Let's talk about Kyrie Irving being traded to the Mavericks. Mark, what the fuck is going on, bro?
What do you mean?
Damn.
For the longest, me and Rob, I'm pretty sure you've agreed with us, but me and Rob have been saying, what is Dallas really need? A wing. A two-way wing that can get his and play good defense and hit some shots.
The thing is,
Now we got fucking Now they got Kyrie Irving, which is it's a good move, but that's
Look, bro.
way too big of a gamble,
look,
bro.
You're right.
That's
yes, they
way
needed a wing.
too big of a gamble.
They needed a wing and a fucking Brunson replacement, bro.
That's not the Brunson replacement I want, though. Kyrie's a wild card.
Well, in that aspect, no, I wouldn't want him to
Right.
be the replacement.
I love Kyrie.
As
to
far
death.
as on the court, I can't argue with the on the court part.
I love Kyrie Irving to death. Bro is a wild card.
For sure. I'm not arguing.
I think you're completely correct, right? I think it's
Can't
the first word that you said is gamble. Usually when you gamble, you lose. But sometimes, every once in a fucking while, you go home with some money in your pockets.
You do,
So,
but I mean, you gave up Dorian
They ain't
Finney-Smith.
getting that money this.
Okay,
that,
well,
what
let me
look,
finish.
That gamble's
Sorry.
not gonna
You
live.
know, I got more to say.
That gamble's
Sorry.
not gonna see itself this year.
Hey, well, again,
That
sometimes you
ROI
hit.
is ass.
The ROI at the casino is
The
really bad.
The
is bad.
short term. Yeah.
It
yeah,
really is bad.
I'm thinking he just bet it all on this one season, and then if it works out, he's probably going to commit to him long term, and then Kyrie's going to raise some hell. He's got to be a good person right now. There's already been a lot of shit, and it's a win-win if they keep on going forward, and then he's getting paid fat coming out of this.
Yeah.
So
Here's
the thing.
I don't question any of that part.
One of the biggest things that you mentioned, though, is trading Dorian Finney-Smith and needing and needing a wing that's defensive.
Right.
Like
Somebody long, somebody that can at least go get a Jalen Brunson replacement, kind of like what you're saying, just a shot creator of his own.
Kyrie is that, but it's like the wild card.
No, he's not a wing.
No,
and he's also not a defender.
Well, I mean,
right. We have no.
that's
defense.
what you would want the wing for.
We have no defense
But
in this
again,
backcourt. This
it
is
goes-
terrible.
All right, like basically, bro.
Well, think about it though, Stevie, because what was their weakness before this trade? Defense.
Right.
And
they
a
didn't
lack of another
improve it,
ball
though.
handler.
Well, they only improved the ball handling aspect.
Yes.
And that's fine. But the defense was the first thing, because they already have a ball handler and they can figure it out.
Yeah.
You need defenders on that team right now.
Yeah.
And they just have, 3 and D players, they just have 3 players. Like 3.
I don't even know if we can say 3 anymore.
Aside from Tim, Josh Green, and
Josh Green is nice.
I'm not even.
Josh one person doesn't
Josh
do
Green
anything.
is
I'm not even-
Especially
holding
with
his
somebody
ball.
on that
Yes.
size.
I wouldn't even
But-
call Tim that no more either, and he don't be
Tim
playing
is
all
horrible
the
in the
time.
playoffs. That's
And
why
he
I'm
don't
not a
play
fan
all
of
the
bro.
time.
Yeah, I'm
But
not a fan of him.
at
in
the
the
same
playoffs
time,
either.
I mean, I don't know about this one, y'all. I don't know.
Look, basically, the
this
sentiment of the move, like you're saying, he's just plunging and like I understand all that, but given the shape of the team, and what you gave up and got back in this transaction, it was a fucking fail.
Because I mean, 2 first and
like
2
it
players is kind of wild.
They gave up a lot of picks and then 2 more players
for
Right.
a disgruntled
Veteran.
basketball player
Veteran,
that
on the back end
believes in a lot of other things are more important than
being
basketball.
on the court.
Right.
If
Yeah.
I
Which
had
is-
a person
yeah.
and they were like, my life is basketball, all this, all that. Another person that's like more talented, but he's not all devoted into basketball. Like, who am I gonna pay like all the money to? You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna give it to the guy who's like, yeah, man, I'm all about this and that and
Shit, I'd
taking days off and stuff.
I'd low-key
like,
pay Christian Wood before I pay him.
See,
Not-
there's a
not-
problem with that.
Not in an aspect to where it's like
well, even
I'm paying
Christian
him
Wood
more
is shown
money.
to be lackluster, like kind of like
Look,
how Gifton says.
it's not on like a dollar amount, but it's like as far as long
Do it away from
term,
the mic.
as
Oh,
far as
shit.
the time,
Sorry, y'all.
as far like Kyrie,
Thank
basically,
you.
would you try signing him longer than 1 or 2 years?
No, exactly. Like that's what I'm trying to say. Like with this right here, it's like a 1-year deal. I believe that even if they win, like it's still gonna be a 1-year thing. Like
that's not good.
He's gotta find somewhere else.
That's just
it's not gonna work out in my opinion.
Like,
nah,
it's not even about it not working out, but like the fact.
But hey, sometimes at the casino, bro.
Nah, damn that, bro. Like,
God damn that.
Sometimes at the
nah,
casino, bro.
I think this just kind of
Nah, bro.
I think this just kind of proved Mike Cuban's a gambler in the worst possible ways.
He is
in the worst possible
gambler,
ways.
But it's like, bro, this nigga's like, he's not even. It's not that he's not a good player anymore. Like, it's not even a question on that. But it's like, you don't even know what you're gonna get.
Right.
You don't know what you're gonna get.
I mean, he's kind of forced to be in like the good boy position.
Dorian.
And it's just stupid.
Yeah.
That's my biggest thing.
Right.
You could have traded Spencer Dinwiddie. You got back basically an upgraded.
Should have got rid of Kleber.
Spencer
He was
Dinwiddie.
hurt. Nobody wanted him. He was hurt.
You can't trade hurt players.
The same way fucking Portland just finessed GP.
But again, the
crazy,
biggest thing
bro.
I feel like in this they gave away defense for more offense, and their offense is
it's not good. It's not
still
good
not
offense
gonna
at
be.
all.
It's still not good
offense.
offense, bro.
And
'Cause
how
even
does
now-
he fit with Luka? Like, I mean, Luka is in some ways like a mixture of LeBron James and James Harden.
I think.
You know what I mean?
I don't even
Like the best of both of them, you know?
Yeah.
Kyrie's kind of just trying to find his way in and do things. Because even if you watch, like, most of his points are coming in the fourth quarter, bro.
I seen it, and I seen him take over in the fourth quarter because I went to go watch the Kings play the Mavericks, and the Mavericks were fucking smoking the Kings in the second and third quarter. That shit was sad. But Kyrie for sure was getting most of his points in the fourth quarter. Dope to see though. But at the same time, I need somebody who's gonna quarter by quarter by quarter take over the game the same way Luka does.
But they just don't have like so Kyrie's not guarding anybody.
Nah.
Luka's not guarding anybody.
Not really.
And
the
then
rest
you have
of those guys are not elite.
Who after?
That's it, really.
Christian Wood.
Hope JaVale McGee can play some good paint defense and cut the paint out. That's about it. Other than that, but I mean, JaVale McGee's what, 36, 37,
he's
35.
He's getting up there too now.
He's getting pretty
Tim
old.
Hardaway.
Tim Hardaway's not the fucking greatest playoff or regular season player, really.
He's just not reliable.
Reggie Bullock.
I like Reggie Bullock.
I like Reggie too, but Reggie
like
can't carry the whole
sometimes.
fucking defensive load.
I like him sometimes.
Yeah, bro. I mean,
I don't know.
I mean,
I like Reggie Bullock
Mark,
when he's hitting and he's doing his shit. But
you just pissed Luka off again. Yeah. And if he tries to pull some bullshit where he's like, hey, man, I don't want to play here no more, you did it to yourself, Mark Cuban.
Yeah, real quick.
They've had numerous bad offs.
You could have gotten Desmond Bain.
I think they're going bankrupt here. They might lose out on Kyrie and Luka because this move won't work. So we'll see how that goes.
Because they've
Kyrie,
had
Luka,
numerous bad.
Mavs can pay him the most money.
That's
bro. Fuck the money.
Who, Kyrie?
No, Luka.
Yeah, of course they can. But when it's coming down to a nigga that's
fuck
not
the
giving
money,
a
bro.
fuck,
Are you
and they
trying
just
to
want to
win?
go somewhere to win?
Yeah, like bro, are you trying to win?
And they'll finagle it some way to where the team that they go to is the one that can give them the money to, or they'll sign and trade.
Right.
Like, it just is what it is, bro. That's just not gonna stop.
Let's get into some real nitty gritty though. KD went to the Suns.
Fuck boy.
Hey, wait, hold up.
How's it a fuck boy?
Hey.
KD went to the Suns mid-season. Brooklyn said, fuck, we're cleaning house.
Boy.
We're cleaning house.
In the Valley.
I don't want none of y'all here. It is a little wild, though, how there was like KD. Well, no, it's not wild because KD was respectable, showed up to where he played when he played. Kyrie, was fucking around at the same time. But the fact that KD went to the Suns and they didn't have to give up Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Ayton. I mean, to come off McHale and Cam in some first.
Why the fuck would you ask for Chris Paul in that trade?
Well, here we go. Hey, listen. I can tell the future.
Okay.
Again.
What?
We ain't never seen a high-ass superstar move from one team to another like this in the middle of a season and deliver a championship.
It was Gilbert Arenas went to the Magic
and won a championship.
Oh, okay, and won a championship. No, I was gonna say caliber Gilbert Arenas, but won a championship. No.
I don't think this is gonna work.
No,
I don't think it's gonna happen, and I think the biggest reason why is because
as soon as one of those guys
KD
goes down, it's over.
Not only is KD unhealthy already, but
They
this
gave
other
up some
guy
depth
that
too.
you're dependable on, which
They
is
gave up
Chris
some
Paul,
depth.
is also not going to be possibly in the playoffs because it's happened multiple years in the past.
Yeah, and
so I'm predicting that both these guys won't be there.
yeah,
Bro.
And I mean to give up
Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson are gone.
to give up Mikal,
those were the guys that were in the
to
finals
give up
with them.
Mikal, Cam,
Yeah, it's a
and
big
then
deal.
Jay Crowder.
I know.
didn't
That's what
wanna
I'm
play.
saying.
Hey, they kept
And Jay Crowder didn't want to play no more for some reason.
For real.
Which is
they
wild.
kept DeAndre Ayton though, bro. Like,
And then Jay didn't want to play no more, which is fucking wild. But
nah.
all right.
Hey, if KD's there, that's nice,
Jay
but
Crowder
I'm
was
just
probably
saying,
out.
man.
I mean, let's.
I'm just
let's
looking
be,
at
let's-
history.
No, let's be
I
real.
think Jay Crowder still feels like he wants to win and can win, but he probably mentally was like, nah, this ain't the
All right,
place.
time out.
Not here.
Time
Yeah,
out.
not here for sure.
Right now, as constructed, all fully healthy Warriors or Suns? Warriors, right?
Yeah.
Warriors. KD might choke too when he
Yeah,
sees
when he
Steph and
sees-
them
when he
hitting.
sees Steph
when
and
he
them
sees Steph
on the
and them
other
hitting.
side.
Oh my God, he
Hey,
did.
back.
That's where I need to be. Dead ass.
My big brothers. Yeah, no, bro.
I should have been the guy.
Here's the thing. They did this. This is cool. It should be fun to watch. Here's the thing. I don't wish it upon them. I just look at history, man.
I just don't
Yeah.
believe.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it at all.
It doesn't seem like this is gonna work
They'll
out. And here's the thing.
Maybe some fun games
Well,
to watch.
how about this?
Maybe,
I think
but
this is gonna be a better question. Will
Nah.
KD regret being traded to the Suns?
No,
You
because
shouldn't.
you had to get out of Brooklyn regardless, for sure. Because
But if he stayed in Brooklyn and never won, he's not being held accountable like this one.
But I mean, nobody wants to be on a shitty organization, bro. And like high key, Josiah is kind of like a shitty owner in a sense.
I think
Josiah's
that,
a shitty owner, if we're being real.
I think that might be true too.
No, nobody
agree.
wants to be on a shitty team.
I agree.
So you
As
got
far
to
as-
He was building a winner before.
As
He
far
was
as
not
they came.
building shit.
They were in the playoffs with D'Angelo Russell being their best player.
They were the 6th seed. Who
What I
cares? They were the 6th fucking
They
seed.
didn't have a superstar.
Who cares?
They were the 6th seed with no real superstar though.
Ooh, great.
What do you mean? Come on.
Great.
You
Look,
asked what has he
great.
done, and I told you, and you go,
And then they
great.
added
What are you
KD and
talking
Kyrie,
about?
and we expected them to make the next
but
step.
didn't he just
But
say about? Didn't he say about when you gamble at the casino, sometimes you hit. They
didn't
hit
have
that
to
year.
gamble.
They ain't bounced back since.
They didn't have to
They-
gamble for
they-
those niggas.
they were not as
walked
risky.
They walked into them.
And then they get Kevin Durant and Kyrie,
So,
not
like,
thinking
you
they're
expect
risky
them to
either.
make-
But
They
look what
ain't did
happened,
shit after him.
That is true.
bro.
But
How is Josiah bad on?
no, I don't. I think he. That's
Why can't you can't get Kyrie or KD? No, mainly you can't get Kyrie to chill out.
I think
It's
more
his
so.
job.
I think
He's
more
just the
so.
owner.
I think more so.
Mark Cuban's a hands-on guy, isn't he?
It's not that he's a
All of them
bad.
don't need to be a hands-on guy.
Right. Maybe that's a problem. Maybe you need to be a little more hands-on, Joe.
I think character-wise,
That's-
he might not be.
Is
the
that why
best
you
dude.
hire a head coach with millions of dollars that can't handle players?
Dak-
Why do I have to do that? If I'm an owner of a business and I have a person to run my organization and they're
Look,
getting paid this amount of money,
I don't question
Yeah.
him as
Some
an owner.
owners is hands-on though.
Give. It's not him so much as an owner. It's more so him as like a dude, maybe low key, bro.
Cause high key that whole like
Like,
and I'm gonna tread
yeah.
lightly here. When he got into it with the Jewish community,
Bro,
kind
wait,
of backed
hold up.
down a little bit there.
I've heard some things about.
I
like,
get it. You're in New
some of
York.
his-
It's a heavy Jewish community in there. Treading very lightly here, but you should run a rock for your guy more than trying to be a crowd pleaser.
Do you not know how public opinions work?
I do, but bro, that was
So as
kinda
an owner
bullshit.
of
But that was bullshit. What
as
happened
an
to him,
owner
though.
of a team that represents the NBA, that's National Basketball Association, right?
Mhm.
You want him to defend one player and put risk at all these other things and losing a whole market.
You paying him, right? You paid him to win a championship.
He's not actually doing that, so they're not reaping any benefits from that.
I'm
So he
just-
has to punish him.
I don't know, man.
I think
I
he's
just
getting off
told. I
topic.
just
I think he's
laid it
getting
out
off
for you,
topic.
bro.
Because
They're not winning.
All this season, you've been
They don't
talking
have
shit
anything
on
to
KD
fall
and
back
Kyrie
on.
and all their antics.
I've been talking shit on him
Have we
all
all
season?
not been?
Oh,
This season,
okay.
no, not really. This
Nah,
season.
not this season.
Last season, yeah.
I mean, I
sure.
said they're different people. I don't want to make fun of whatever Kyrie's beliefs and KD's beliefs are, but
You
I
never
don't want
make
to
fun of their beliefs.
I don't want
want
to say I've been shitting
that
on
they're no. You got really upset, like all of us did, with the way that they handled it, and they ripped all the fans' expectations out when they never really played together, even with James Harden.
Yeah,
as well.
but that's okay. No, because that's on KD and Kyrie
Yeah, that's
too.
on both
So
of them.
never
Dude,
mind. I take that back.
take accountability for that shit. And KD clearly isn't a leader in this aspect
No.
when he's
Nah,
running
not at all.
locker room.
Not at all.
He just wants to hoop.
Not at all.
Not at all. And that's what
No.
sucks.
And he
So,
doesn't have to be a leader on the
How is
Suns.
it all of this the owner's fault? The owner
It's
just
not
shouldn't
all
even
the-
be
I'm not saying
involved.
it's all.
It's not all
You know
the
what the
it's
owner's
owner
not
did?
all the.
He made the
what?
I
best
think the
decision
owner might
possible.
be-
He got rid of their
I
asses.
think the owner might be.
I
a little
agree,
asshole too,
but
though,
at the same time,
that's all I'm gonna
I just
say.
I don't know when it was all going on. I'm just thinking like, why can't anybody make Kyrie chill out?
I think
Why-
that's all-
how you gonna
I
make
think
a
that's
grown
more
man
so-
Why
chill out?
can't
That's
anybody
more
make
so on
anybody
Kyrie.
chill?
Why can't any?
Michael Jordan
That's
got
more
Dennis
so-
Rodman to chill out.
That's more so on
No,
Kyrie,
that was a group
bro.
effort with
Yeah.
multiple people. And
Right.
when it came down to Dennis Rodman, it never showed on the court.
It's on Kyrie, bro. I'm not gonna cop it.
And
It's
he
a little
won
bit of everybody,
championships.
though.
If Kyrie's winning championships, all is good, all is well. Nobody gives a shit. But it's because it's contributing into them being this downfall shit. And guess what? One of the reasons why this shit happened is because of his attitudes, because of his actions.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
because of his decisions. So
Like,
I agree,
you're
but I
act-
just kind of feel
this
like
year
why you saying
how
that
is
stuff?
how is
Like, this year
nobody-
because-
how are you not able to talk any kind of sense into him?
nobody clearly
it's
can.
not about that. It's like, bro, it's like at a certain point, it's not on the other people. It's on the person who's refusing everything around him, my nigga.
Well, also,
Kyrie has accountability in it.
Well, also, I
For
think
sure.
that the media plays a really big part into creating a narrative onto anything that he has.
That is true.
And
That is
applying
true.
something because they already
They
created
do apply a
somebody,
narrative on
and they
him.
keep on putting the same narrative
They are
onto him.
applying a narrative
Yeah,
on
for
Because
Kyrie
he's saying
for
all
sure.
of this outlandish shit.
For
Did he
sure,
put it
yeah.
on himself in a certain way? Yes.
Yes
Are they taking
and no.
advantage of it?
Yeah.
Completely.
Yes.
Yes.
So that's how Kyrie is. So that's why I'm saying, like, look at this trade,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
The question in the beginning was, would KD regret being traded to the Suns? And then you bring up, like, the owner, and the owner's catching a stray because he had to deal with the fire that was brought to him when he thought it was fucking gold in the first place with KD and Kyrie. Who wouldn't?
I don't think he was catching a stray though. I don't think he was ever catching a stray.
Right now,
They're
you just said he
always there,
deserves
bro.
something.
If you even me, bro. Aside from us, everybody else has been mentioning Joe side with KD and Kyrie. Everybody, all three of them been catching a stray.
Well, what does Josiah do?
What is that?
No, you mentioned Josiah, so he caught a stray from you right now, and maybe from
He's
other
been
people.
catching
but in
strays
what
this
way?
whole time.
So what did he do?
I don't know, man. I just feel like as an owner, like the same way Mark Cuban
I
is a
feel-
very hands-on owner. You gotta put your foot down somewhere, bro.
So you think that he's gonna
You gotta
be
put your
able to
foot
deal
down
with,
somewhere.
You think he's gonna be able to deal with Kyrie if he does all this extra stuff and he won't make an example out of him
Should have got
even
rid of
more?
him earlier.
Bro, the most.
Mark Cuban
bro,
has
if
a
we're
bigger.
being honest,
Well, listen,
Should've
you
got rid of him
said
earlier.
like,
Listen.
look, you were saying about how he was pushing Kyrie hard,
Yeah.
but the only time they really held him accountable was over the anti-Semitism stuff, bro.
Should have
When
traded him earlier.
When else was he held accountable for anything that he had done in Brooklyn?
I agree, but I feel like that's like the point that I'm trying to make. You should have got rid of Kyrie way earlier. Should have got rid of Kyrie about a year and a half ago.
He opted in.
They still got rid of him.
So you can say that now
Because they had a trade value for him after he kept his mouth shut and played good for 2 months.
So
they had a fucking trade
he's
market.
right, but even then, like you still
They didn't have a trade market in November.
you still trade him when he was at his high point.
If I knew he's gonna act like this, yeah.
So if you knew, basically if you knew the future, but at that moment, would you make the same decisions as this?
I'm not gonna hold you. At that moment, yeah, I'd have
Okay,
been got
so
rid of him.
then calm down, like on the owner is what I'm trying to say. Like it's on him.
All right. Everybody has blood on their hands is what I'm basically trying to say.
These men have blood on their hands.
They got a lot more blood than Josiah, yes, but Joe got a little bit of blood on his hands too. Fine, all right, I'll ease up. I'll ease up a little bit. But Joe, you got a little bit on your hands though.
Will KD regret being traded to his Suns?
No, because you had to get out of Brooklyn. You absolutely no Kai. This is the main reason why I'm here. Get me out of here.
No.
They got a decent return, an okay return. They're a little wild if they actually didn't trade Mikal Bridges for them first 4 first-round picks, which was like a rumor I seen. You're wild for not doing that, but if you want to keep him, he just had 45 today. Fine, cool.
What
so
if it
be
was
it.
to the Warriors?
I'm not trading nobody to the fucking Warriors.
It was probably them then because they would have to give up all that.
I don't think so.
All right, no way they offered that for 5.
Mikal Bridges.
No way.
I don't think they would offer that for Mikal Bridges. Nah,
because you already have Andrew Wiggins. You already have Andrew Wiggins.
But imagine having to replace Draymond Green, a guy who can actually shoot.
Ooh, that's a good point. That's a very good point because you can slide Andrew to the 4.
And he's a complete role player, Mikal.
Yup.
Ultimate role player.
Yup.
You have to replace Draymond.
Yeah.
See Draymond after this year.
Yeah, he's out of there for sure.
You get me what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So maybe it was them. But anyway, KD trades his Suns. Will he regret it? I think he will regret it in this type of way that I don't think it's gonna go.
He's not gonna win.
Yeah, he's not gonna win.
No,
that might be
that's
the
what I'm
only
trying to
regret.
say. No. But I do agree with you though.
Win in Brooklyn
that
either.
You're not gonna win in Brooklyn, so why not go try? It gives you a better chance than the Suns.
Right.
So I agree with you.
Yeah.
He's right on that aspect. I think he's gonna regret it though because in this manner, right? He has more pressure, more expectation. He has to provide. If he doesn't,
because now it's a big 3 again.
Bye.
That's the narrative. That's the media's fault for doing that shit.
Which one is that?
How you were talking about
all the reasons why it's more pressure
and
on
shit
them,
like that
much.
to certain
like
players.
Those narratives.
Like it's a big 3. It's a big 3 in Phoenix.
But
no,
it is
Kevin
kind
Durant
of still more pressure on him.
No, Kevin Durant brings this pressure on himself.
The
so
pressure
that's why
is
I'm
on
holding
him.
him to this
The
accountability.
pressure is kind of on him regardless too because it's him and it's like, hey nigga, you still haven't showed us you can actually lead the team there.
Yeah.
Well, it's proven that he doesn't do. He leads in his own specific way. If others vibe with it, cool. If others don't, I'm not that type of leader
he didn't lead the Warriors,
do
bro.
different.
Nah, not at all.
But he did lead him in a different way though.
He didn't lead the Warriors, bro.
I mean, I know that Steph Curry was the ultimate like leader in that,
Bro,
but I do
Dre,
think
really.
that he had his
all
own
of them
there.
averaged over. Look, KD had the most, but it's like literally, you can't leave them other 2 niggas there, bro. So is like they all benefited from it, but it's like, yeah, nah, bro. I'm sorry, he's not a leader. He didn't lead.
I think that it means something to be like when all those other guys came into the organization or into the gym, they seen KD and like, all right, this is real. And I think that's part of leadership because he's the one that's coming in and playing at a very high level. Look how I'm playing at. He's putting in. I hear all the time, 100%. I hate saying over 110%.
Look, bro,
he's giving 100% every single rep.
I feel you, but at the same time, when they start leaning on KD heavy and start wanting him to be the Superman and all that shit, the last year when he was there before he left, niggas was losing.
Well, you also had Kyrie there and no other really good role players.
No, I'm talking about the Warriors.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
his last year at the Warriors when they started trying to have him. I mean, Steph was out a little bit too that year, but when they started trying to have him,
he was keeping him in the game, and then he got hurt.
Him in some games
when Clay was out. Clay went down first.
Yeah,
and then it was Kevin Durant. He was keeping him in. He was the only reason why they were in those games, and then, of course, the rest is history. But no, man, I'm just saying, like, will he regret it? I think that this brings more pressure on him. I don't think that they're going to come through. So that's why I think later on in life he'll regret this type of stuff. Because if he just stayed where he was at, they can still build around him.
No, but Phoenix
and they have some tools. Look at the tools on that team right now. That's a lot of
Brooklyn's
good role
definitely
players.
in a better position to build for the
future.
They were before the trade though too. That's also a thing.
Yeah.
now after the trade, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
You
yeah,
slide
the Nets
somebody
won
big in there
everything.
and it's perfect.
The
Yeah.
Nets won both of these trades
For sure.
But
They got their draft capital back that they gave to us.
do the other two?
They looking like the Jazz and the Thunder right now.
Do the other
No,
two
they don't have that
teams
many
though?
picks.
Who?
If
they
they
have
win
like 6 picks the next like 7 years.
Who?
with
Brooklyn.
these other two teams though, if they win, do they win the trade?
Who? The Suns?
The Suns or the Mavs?
They gave up a lot for both of them.
Yeah, that's a lot for both.
And they took up, and they gave
they
up.
both gave up
It's not
role
that they
players
yeah,
and first
yeah,
round
they both
picks.
gave up key role
That's
players
a
and first round
lot,
picks, bro. Pretty much.
Yeah, I don't know
That's
if this is gonna
a
work
lot.
out.
So like that's what I'm saying. The Mavericks just the
Bro,
Nets
I'd
just
have
pretty
gave
much
up-
was like, oh, we'll take this, we'll take
Yeah.
this, and oh wait.
I'd have
Now
gave up-
if
yeah.
they want, they can really just wait for another superstar.
105.
Yeah.
All right.
They can wait for another superstar.
I'd give
bro.
up Tim Hardaway before I give up Dorian Finney-Smith.
Yeah, facts.
I think for that one, time will tell, right?
Yeah, we'll see.
We've seen enough. I've seen enough. Fuck that.
Another-
I'm taking Dorian Finney-Smith too. Fuck all that. Fucking Tim Hardaway Jr. is not. That nigga's like 30 almost now, ain't he? Or is late
28, 29. Yeah,
all right
something
then.
like
Fuck
that.
all that. We've seen enough.
All right, boys. We got a couple like last little quick hits. Let's get into these pretty quickly here. Bones
Yes,
Highland traded to
sir.
the Clippers. First impressions on
Bones.
New Lou Will. He's a younger Lou Will.
that? Okay, I
Yeah.
feel that. I hope
That's
he can
it.
pass. I didn't
Nah,
really see
he's
his
not a
passing
passer.
game
He's
like
not a
that.
passer.
So
He's
and
a
that's
Lou
what they
Will.
kind of need.
Come in, give me
Buckets.
15, get out.
He's good,
He is.
but
he's younger.
what if he's like the starting point guard? You know what
No,
I mean?
you can.
No,
He's way too sporadic to be a point
Yeah.
guard. No way.
we'll see.
Next to KD and Kawhi.
It's nice to have him though.
It is nice to have
I'd
him.
take a Bones Highland on my team.
They
So
probably
you-
will run
you tell me
Terrence Mann
Bones-
before him.
Norman, PG, Kawhi, Zubats. You rocking with that? On paper, yes, I am. In real life, I don't know.
Yeah,
Well,
'cause-
Kawhi's still not there.
It's
he
not
played
even
the
about
He's
last-
probably
that.
gone.
He's played the last like 3-4 games, like 4 or 5 games.
No,
Bro,
but even
Kawhi
when he
got
is
extended,
there, like it's
though.
not even that good.
I mean, Kawhi got
He's
extended.
gone.
We talking about extended.
So you said
I'm
he's
saying like
gone.
I think he might be done. Like washed
Done as-
because of all of his injuries, dude. I think it's
Oh,
over.
Washed. Okay.
You're not playing like all this time in the season. It's
fair.
happened multiple times. You're
I hear
starting
that.
to get an
Interesting.
injury
Yeah,
bug,
yeah,
dude.
yeah,
I hear
yeah.
you,
You're definitely
bro.
starting to get an
These
injury
are
bug
these
for
are
sure.
big ones, and I mean, his game is good enough to not have to be quick or
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
he's
As far as-
adjusted really
yeah.
well, and he's just a high IQ, but his defense was a big deal, right? Like you
Yeah,
know,
his
like,
defense was a big deal. But you are
he already
right,
kind of
though.
looks slow.
In the big moments, he's not. He's always had a slow game, so I don't want to say he's looking slow.
He's looking slower.
He's
I was
Slower,
impressed. He
slower.
looked, he looked polished. Now he looks sluggish, and that's expected when you're coming off an injury and stuff. Like I get that part,
Injuries.
yeah, injuries,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to. He's had a slow game, so I can't say he's been looking slow. He's a 1-2. Fuck no.
Hey,
All
show,
right,
show me that
Like,
again.
yeah, but yes, but you can still.
Give him
You're right, but that can still look slower too.
No, but I'm just saying though, Kawhi's never been like a very fast, off the dribble type shit
I
dude
agree.
like that.
But it could still just look a little different pace because he hasn't been out there in a while.
Yeah, he's probably got to build up.
Because even
He'll be there.
like,
Hopefully.
remember he sat out most of last year too.
Right.
We like
No, but I mean that you're saying that is like what Kawhi has always had
Kawhi's got that
the
degenerate
old
knee,
man
bro.
game.
That's
So
what I
like,
feel
what's the you know what I'm saying? What's the
which
why,
is why
now-
we still
why is
feel
it
like he
slower?
can be successful, but we're just saying you can. Basically, like how they were trying to say, "Oh, LeBron can't elevate the same when as he's starting to age too."
Oh,
It's
okay,
more
yeah,
like
yeah,
that,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. Okay,
Not
okay,
like
okay,
not
okay.
not that he can't.
Okay.
It's not the same.
Right.
It's not. It's
Okay.
noticeable, but it's not like to a detriment to where it's like, oh, this man can't play no more.
Right.
You get me?
Yeah. I
He's
get
not.
what you're
He's
saying.
not like you can't play because,
Okay.
like we said,
Yeah.
it's an old man's
okay,
game.
I get
so it's gonna work.
Right,
It's
okay.
gonna work still.
Yeah, he's Mr. Fundamental,
Yeah.
kinda.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
he played with the.
I just don't think that he'll be board man anymore.
Nah. Definitely not.
Like he won't be defensive. That's a big deal.
That is a big deal.
I'm not
on that
saying
team,
it's not.
yes, it is.
I'm not saying it's not a big deal.
Real talk, bro. Homie was averaging like
that was
13
so funny,
rebounds with the Raptors.
That was so
crazy.
fucking funny when he said that shit.
No, on that team, yes,
Boardman?
for sure.
Yeah,
Boardman gets
Boardman.
paid.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
me.
I wanted to buy that hoodie so bad when it first came out.
That's actually a good one. Let's finish
Then
off
he
with
went
these
to the
Lakers.
Clippers.
LeBron James is now the leading scorer. I want to get into one thing.
Yeah,
I
he was
just wanna
sitting out for
share-
like last 3 games.
Right.
Fuck
With
going
the
on,
ankle,
bro.
with the ankle, bro.
Yeah,
And
every year it's
I heard
his
that
ankle,
it's
bro.
bad. Like you said, making excuses already.
It must be.
Oh yeah.
No, I think it must be. But I think, yeah. Well, just keep going. Yeah,
Bro,
keep
stop
going.
playing on top.
So for me, I just want to kind of mention
We beat the Pelicans today, though.
Really?
You're
I wanna-
18.
Ooh,
I want to get into
I mean,
this.
Zion didn't play, but fuck it. I'll take it.
Yeah,
Nah, I
if
think
he's
that
not
was
playing,
Zion.
it's
If
big.
But
Zion's
LeBron
not
didn't
playing,
play
I'll take
either.
it up, yeah.
I don't think LeBron played
Well,
either.
Nah.
Zion is much of a difference maker for the team than LeBron James is right now.
They're both about the same.
Team, bro.
They're both about the same, respectfully.
Thank you.
They're both about the same.
Thank you.
No
I'm gonna leave it
Zion,
at
no
that.
LeBron.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that.
Bro, you don't think that Zion opens up all this other shit for
You don't think
everybody else?
LeBron opens up this other shit for everybody else?
I don't think as much.
You
as
son
Zion.
of a bitch! Podcast over.
First of
We're
all,
done here.
First of all, I think LeBron James actually like fits it.
But they still look
Pause.
up to LeBron, though, so to speak, in some ways. Like,
I don't know. That's
as
not the
far
point.
as,
That's not the
like,
point.
Nah, bro. It matters.
I love
it
LeBron
fucking
James.
matters. It fucking matters.
I love LeBron James.
So let's
But
talk.
if you put LeBron
Don't
James on
dimin-
this Pelicans
Don't
team,
diminish it.
he's not gonna do what
It's
the Pelican
fucking
team
even.
does with
No
Zion.
LeBron, no Zion. It's fucking even. Don't diminish
Bro,
it.
You switch
It
this
is
team
even,
like
though,
that,
for
bam,
sure.
bam, bro. Them Lakers is more energized. I'll tell you what.
Wait, what?
If you switch LeBron James and Zion Williamson,
Yeah.
Only because he's
That-
younger.
yeah, 'cause he's
Them
younger.
He's
Lakers-
fucking younger, bro.
Yeah.
But leadership, like LeBron,
Leadership wise,
maybe
the
it's
Pelicans won.
they're more energized, maybe. But all right, say we
Lead-
keep
okay.
we do our thing.
Okay,
we keep
wait,
it
wait.
close with LeBron,
Leadership-wise,
and in the last 5 minutes,
what do you prefer?
LeBron's
Hold
gonna
up.
give us that confidence and
Well-
motivation that we gonna finish this shit, nigga.
Okay, are you gonna? Do you like? Would you want a calm-headed person that is gonna make the right play every single play? So be ready, or would you rather be on a guy that's hey, like he is like a Giannis type of feel, like he's nasty, dirty, he's gonna get you hyped up, and he's
Nigga,
gonna
if
go
I
and
could
take
do
over
it
the
too,
game.
I'm not really tripping. Nigga, give me the LeBron type nigga. That's what I'm saying.
You're gonna be
as far
chilling
as
on the
the-
sideline
as far as the
and be amped up with the rest of them. That's how I feel
I
like.
mean,
bro.
give me the
Literally
sporadic dude just because I'm a
Yeah.
sporadic.
Give me the
person.
LeBron guy.
bro, like
Give me the
As far
sporadic
as
dude.
as far
energize
as
everybody.
Yeah, facts.
as far as
Hey,
the Lakers
game's about
go,
runs.
Yeah.
as far as the Lakers go, we're not in a place where it's like we need a guy who has the energy. We need a guy that's like just gonna make sure.
Whoa,
like,
Bro, y'all don't got no energy,
yeah, I was gonna
dog.
say that's what
Why?
Defense, nothing.
That's what you need.
we just got new defenders, nigga.
No, but I'm just
Bro,
saying.
even
though,
then,
like,
you guys let up all these threes against the Portland Trailblazers.
Nah, bro. Some of those. All right, look. Some of those we did give up because they were getting some of them in the corner.
So
they were making
they were
contested
wide open.
threes.
So let's
They were
talk
wide
No,
open,
so
bro.
some of
the Lakers
half of
just
those were
acquired-
contested,
I'm
bro.
They
I'ma
just
send you
acquired
that video
Malik
again.
Beasley, D'Angelo Russell, Jared Vanderbilt. They traded
Them
Russell
niggas
Westbrook
made
to
17
Utah.
and a
They
half.
traded Bat Beverly to Orlando to get Mo Bamba, who's still driving cross country to get his shit over here.
That's so fucking crazy.
I got
But
the dumbass.
but
Go
how
pay
do we?
for it, you cheap ass.
He's
like,
being cheap fucking hard. I ain't mad at him.
I mean, I'm
But
cheap too,
how do
but
we
damn.
feel?
They
how
gave
do
that
we-
nigga a bum-ass
Wait. One, how do we feel about D'Lo being back in LA?
I'm cool with it, bro.
yeah, okay, so
Because
like you said,
bro,
are the
realistically,
Lakers in a
the
better
reason we
situation?
traded
Right.
him is because of Nick Young.
Yeah, for sure. But they had to
Okay,
trade him
cool.
because of Nick Young.
Nick Young is nowhere. Where's Nick Young been, bro?
Nowhere to be found.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's good. Just,
Yeah.
just play good.
Are the Lakers in a better situation?
Yes.
Why?
I would say so.
The role players are definitely better,
They're
bro.
younger. They
the
have
role player,
good role
yeah,
players.
we're younger
They still
too.
have Max Christie and fucking Austin Reeves
Yeah.
and Lonnie Walker
Yeah.
plus one 2029 first round pick that Genie for some reason wants to hold on for dear life. But hey, I get it. But at the same
Hey,
time,
man.
we're younger and we have seasoned vets on the team too. We just need to come together.
By 2029, AD will be 37. I don't know. I'm playing. I don't know.
I was
how
like,
old you'll be.
ooh,
I don't know how old you'll be.
That motherfucker old. 2029, 6 years from now.
He'd
I
be
think
Al
he's
Horford
30.
role by
He'll be
then.
like 34, maybe.
I think he's 29, 30, bro.
That's 5 years. Though.
Isn't he due
That's
for
five,
isn't
6
he
years
due
now.
for an extension?
He came
He's
into
in the
league.
middle of his
He came into the
extension.
league 2012.
I know, but I'm saying
So, that's 11 years?
2029 is like
You're about
6
20?
years now.
Bro, I think he's 30.
No, he's like
What?
27. No, he's like
No,
27.
28.
He is
28.
not
Might be
27.
He's like 28.
He might be like 28, bro. 30.
1993.
That's 30. Yeah, he's 30.
in March 11th. So in
Yeah.
in
He's going on
a
30.
month he's 30,
He's about to be 30.
Wow.
and he's injured. I'm just kidding. No,
He's 30.
What?
Dickhead.
This nigga's a bitch.
Fucking.
What about
dick.
Jimmy? How's his hair?
Yeah, y'all ain't been going nowhere since
Hold
fucking
up.
Jimmy, Tyler, Bam, Max Strus.
What y'all gonna do with Duncan,
Y'all
bro?
like pudding.
Didn't we make it to the conference finals just
Who
last year?
gives a fuck, Robbie? That
What
was
about
2
this?
years ago.
Where you going
Didn't we
this
make
year,
it to the
nigga?
That
finals
was
2
2 years ago.
It was last
That was
year.
2 whole years.
That was
Bro,
last year.
y'all
We were
are
in the
dreading the
conference
Duncan
finals.
Robinson
It
signing,
was-
bro.
it
Y'all
was-
ain't even played him since the fucking
Gif,
signing,
you
bro.
inaccurate motherfucker.
Hey,
This was last
who
year.
cares?
Get
We
this.
suck. I know that.
Yeah.
That's fine. We've been trying to tank for the last 3 years. You guys
How are you
mid.
still tanking this year?
You guys are mid.
How are you
Funny.
still
These
tanking
niggas
this
is
year?
sharks.
No.
How are you still tanking
We're not-
this
Have you
year?
seen Victor Wembanyama? You wouldn't want to have him on the Lakers. You wouldn't want to have him on the Heat.
You know what's funny?
Nigga, throw your whole fucking franchise away if you
Yeah.
still gotta tank another
You know what?
year, bro.
Yeah, you know what, bro?
What the
You-
fuck?
Look at a guy like
You
that.
guys-
Tank it.
Bro,
The
Tank
West
it.
is
You guys-
wide open, and you
tank
still
it.
have to tank. Oh my god,
Tank
you
it.
should
Guys-
be feeling
you
terrible.
guys-
The West is not wide open. It's a little solidified. That
Gifted.
couple spot.
The
Gifted.
middle of the West, I should.
The middle,
The middle of the West is
fine.
wide open.
Gifted.
Yes.
Gifted.
We're
You
not that
won't
good
be
to
in
get
it
the middle
though,
of the West.
motherfucker.
We won't fucking
Gifted.
fire Steven Silas for some
Sorry.
stupid ass reason.
You need to fucking sell
Hey,
Tillman
yo,
for
whoa,
Tita
whoa,
too.
whoa, whoa,
He
whoa.
said.
You wanted to
Man.
clown Genie Bus all these weeks, nigga. Why don't you do something about Tillman for Tita? Cause he can't fucking drive.
I've been off talking Tillman Fertitta's ass, and y'all know it. No, not Tillman Fertitta. Robert Saleh, because he's the fucking GM.
Robert Saleh.
Nigga, this is not the
is
New
not-
York Jets. Robert Saleh.
Not. No, what's the GM's name for the Rockets? I can't think now. Isn't it Robert? No, what is
Nigga,
his
you
name?
tell us it's
I
your
don't
team.
know, bro.
Damn.
It's not Robert Pelinka.
Hey, Pelinka's sus though. You know it.
All right.
Sus.
Okay.
He
Hold
did
up.
better than your
Sus.
GM.
Hold on.
He did better than your
Yeah, 'cause
GM
the
before
fact
this
we traded
trade
back-
line.
The fact we traded back for John Wall is
Fucking bum ass niggas.
All right.
He just clowned y'all 3 weeks
So-
ago, and you traded back for him. How down bad are you, bro?
Hold up. All right. So we gotta wrap this up.
All right, yeah.
LeBron James
We
leading
tripping.
scorer. My favorite moment in LeBron James.
Stone. I'm wild.
Rafael Stone. My favorite moment with LeBron James is honestly watching the. There's 2 moments actually. Watching the last game of him going up against the 3-1 Warriors. In Game 7, that was
Yeah,
pretty sick.
yeah.
That was an amazing game, and I
Game
remember
5?
watching every single moment of it.
Yeah.
Game 7, bro.
Because you said 3-1, so wouldn't it be?
Well,
game
not
5?
like when they
Oh,
were.
okay,
like,
okay,
that
okay,
3-1.
okay.
And then
I see what you're saying.
also the Christmas game.
Oh, when Richard Jefferson jumped on Clay
Yes.
Thompson, that shit was fire.
Kyrie,
Yeah.
Kyrie
that-
at the game
yeah,
winner.
that was
Both-
fire.
yeah,
too.
both
Yeah.
of those games. Oh, and also LeBron James' first. I'm fanboying right now. But when he lost the J.R. Smith game,
Oh,
where
no.
they did, that was the
He
best
did.
fucking LeBron James game I've
did go
ever
crazy
seen in
that
my
game.
entire
Yeah.
life.
He did go
I was
crazy
at-
that game.
He had 50,
I was at
no?
my favorite game, my
Triple-double.
favorite bar
Yeah.
in college. I probably had a fake ID going in there.
Well, allegedly.
Man.
Hey man, was it like
I don't want the homies to get caught up.
$1 beers?
They're gonna come to California for him.
10-cent tacos. No, 10-cent
Ooh.
wings and
10
1
cent
cent
wing?
1 cent
Bro,
tacos.
hey, I'm a little fat. I'm a little slut for 10-cent wings.
Hey,
bro.
dog.
I'm a slut for 10-cent
He's
wings.
about to go to Boston's for some right
Hell
now.
yeah, bro.
So it was all
10
like
cent
that?
wings. I'm
And
a
bruh,
slut.
I'm-
Slut me out. 10
this-
cents?
He really asking for it, bro.
Relax, bruh. Damn.
bro. Our 70 viewers are
just
gonna
saying.
hate you right now.
I'm just saying.
This nigga's tweaking.
10 cents?
But those are my
Yo,
favorite
I'm
moments, bro.
your guy.
I know I picked 3 and I fanboyed real quick, but
I'ma give
all 3 of
one.
those, I'll remember each one of them, bro. Those are.
You know how I remember this one?
Nah, low-key I might give 2.
Go ahead.
All right.
And we'll wrap it on here.
The first one, I'm gonna start out and say the 2020 finals because, like, nigga, that's the Lakers, bro.
Yeah.
And overall, bro, if you actually
They
watch,
earned that. I don't
was
care
a
what
great-
anybody says.
That was a great playoff
They
run
earned
to
that.
actually
Oh,
watch
yeah,
and be
they
a part
earned,
of, bro.
they earned that 100%.
Yeah. They definitely
Now
did.
I'm gonna go back to the first Miami ring, cause
Yeah.
I wasn't like because I was actually no the second one. No, it's the second one. It's the second one. The second one.
They
'Cause
beat
he went
Oklahoma the second time, though.
No, they beat the Spurs on the second one.
That's right.
Yeah. When he beat the Spurs, bro, I mean, at that time, I was still not a LeBron fan, but, like, I'm more mature now, bro. Like, bro, this nigga went crazy. That ring against the Spurs, he went crazy.
But
Yeah.
bro,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. Like,
Yeah.
I will always treasure
Even that
watching this
year,
man,
even
bro.
that year, too.
I'll always treasure watching
Even
this man
that year, that
because
he was
that
having those
part-
numbers when he was going, like,
bro.
certain amount of
Miami and LeBron
60%
was-
field
Can I
goal
say something?
percentage and crazy.
Can we say something real quick?
Say
I
something.
watched so
Go ahead,
many
bro.
LeBron games,
bro.
and he's at like 34 points at the end of the game. Like, where?
85% field goal percentage.
I'm
though.
like, when?
Nah.
When?
Nah, LeBron
because
was.
it wasn't really like honestly memorable because he just get into the rack
No.
Yeah.
and like
In my-
dealing and
Miami-
dishing. I
Bro,
remember the passes more
He
than
was
the
having
scores.
those monster
Bro,
games
Miami,
with monster
Miami,
efficiency.
Yeah,
Miami
yeah.
LeBron.
Miami LeBron was like
Miami
57%,
LeBron was like
63%.
Miami
he
LeBron
was having games
was like,
with 70-80% type games.
bro.
Right,
Miami
hitting
LeBron
30.
was like, I would never see anybody like this again. And the game he lost his headband and fucking won by like 29, and he dropped like 29 that game.
Yeah.
I would never see anybody close to this shit again. Fucking Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown. I'll never see anybody like that again.
One more. The game winner he
They,
got
those
on.
guys don't even touch LeBron James. Go ahead, though.
Nah, definitely not.
Not, bro. They don't
The-
sniff him.
The
No,
game
no,
winner he
nothing.
Nah, definitely
the
not.
game winner he
Definitely
got
not.
on the Warriors in Golden State when he was
Oh, the
still
step
on
back!
Miami.
Oh my god!
When he was still on Miami.
The
though.
step back on Iggy,
That shit was
that was
cold.
wild.
That shit was
Wait,
cold.
and that was when the
I
Warriors
didn't
were
want.
coming up.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes,
okay,
yes,
bro.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And he
I
still
didn't-
said, and he said,
Yeah, I was like, nah, he gonna miss. He gonna miss. Nigga,
Alex
cashed,
said-
bro, cashed out. He cashed
Bro,
out.
he stood, bro. He
I
stood
said
there.
I said
He
he's gonna
stood there
miss.
just like this. I'm like, bro, this nigga's a demon.
bruh, he turned around and did the silencer,
Did
bro.
all that shit.
And I was like, bro, he different.
Facts,
Bro,
facts. He's different.
That shit
Yeah,
was cold.
I mean, nah,
he's
but
the
but
greatest.
LeBron
of all
you-
time.
LeBron, you're the great. You're the greatest.
Kobe's a good.
Nobody's touching Bill Russell. But
Bro, like I
you're
love
the
Kobe,
greatest. You're
but
one
I
of
was
the
even saying,
greatest.
like just as like a.
He's got to
little sidebar.
win one more for me to put him over Kobe.
Kobe's injuries.
Okay, I already
For
put him
Kobe, it
over
was
Kobe.
injuries,
But for
honestly.
me, like with Kobe,
Yeah.
like
But
I love
if-
Kobe. Kobe's great. I just think Tim Duncan also had a better career than Kobe though too.
Tim Duncan had a great team.
But I also played a different position
Yeah.
growing up.
Tim Duncan
in high
had a great
school.
team. LeBron had to do
But
that shit
are
by
you a better
himself little
player
bit.
though? Like, are you just? I'm not talking about LeBron. I'm talking about him in
Individual
comparison
player,
with-
I
with
think Kobe was
Kobe.
the better individual player.
Kobe
But,
was
yeah, Tim,
like-
Tim
Nah, actually,
teams-
Can I say something? To
respectfully,
start my team?
LeBron was the better player than Kobe.
We're not talking,
talking
about
about
LeBron.
Tim and
We're talking about
Kobe.
Tim and Kobe. No,
Kobe was a better player than Tim. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
you don't. What?
It was.
That
It was.
quick?
It's fun to watch Kobe. It's not fun to
Kobe
watch
was
Tim Duncan.
more impactful
It's
on
not-
the game
It
than
might not.
Tim,
Yeah,
bro.
but that's all fine and dandy, right? But I'm
I'm
just
gonna
talking
pay.
about.
I'm gonna pay more money
Are
to
you
watch
a
Kobe
better
than Tim
player?
Duncan.
Here's the
Kobe
only
was a
thing that
better
I
player
picked with
than
Kobe
Tim
about.
Duncan. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. As a guard, considering all the accolades Kobe was able to get, offense and defense, all stars, all that shit you want
Yes.
to put up there?
Yeah.
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 I think Tim Duncan has more MVPs, more Finals
More
MVPs.
yes. All right, yes.
Like-
More, big men get the MVPs more often.
Kicked them
But like
out.
when we're saying all stars, all NBA,
Played longer.
all defense, he played longer and still has less in them other categories.
In what?
All NBA, all defense.
No.
How?
Kobe
Played at a higher level
All-NBA
longer than Tim Duncan, bro.
Nah, look that shit
Kobe
up. There's
played
no
at a
way.
higher level
Bro,
longer
there's
than
no
Tim
way.
Duncan.
There's no way.
Tim Duncan
There's
does
no
not
way
have
Tim
more
Duncan had
All
more
NBA
All-NBAs
first
than Kobe.
teams and none
No
of that.
way,
Nah,
no,
bro.
no way,
Nah.
no way. No way,
Nah,
no
bro.
way.
He might have one or two less, but he's not gonna have more. He didn't play. He played longer, but he didn't play better.
The only thing that you're right about, I think, is All-Star appearances, and that's it. Everything else, I
don't
think
know about
beats
them
him.
other ones either. Maybe defense, maybe. All NBA, no.
No, I'm telling you. Look, that's why he's saying that.
No,
He's not looking at
I just got
that.
my fucking deposit for work.
Sent him a Pornhub check.
We was
Oh,
having
man.
whoa OnlyFans. Anyway,
What's that even mean?
Okay, so Tim,
Nah, look that up,
Tim
though.
Duncan is 15-time All-Star, 15-time All-NBA,
okay.
15-time
First, second, and third team.
All-Defensive.
First, second, and third team, because that matters.
Yeah.
All-NBA.
Kobe's gonna have more first.
No, Tim Duncan, all
All-NBA.
NBA, first, second, or third team.
Kobe's gonna have
I
more.
don't
of
know.
that.
Kobe
I
has
don't
more
think they're gonna
first
have
teams
that.
than fucking Tim Duncan. That's for sure.
Yeah. It may not show it on this page.
Yeah.
All right,
but if
we'll
you
we'll
look
ask it.
that
I'll
up,
look that
yeah.
up after.
Fine,
All right,
but
now let me
Kobe
look up
Kobe was first NBA for sure more than Tim Duncan.
Defense, it might be even.
You're just like Kobe's great. 15-time All-NBA,
Yeah.
18-time All-Star, 12-time
Bro,
All-Defensive.
Kobe wasn't
So
a fucking all-star on the
Basically the
Miz.
same. Basically the same.
Right,
What I'm
right.
saying,
Okay,
15 to 18.
Okay.
All-NBA.
Yes.
How? Wait, Kobe, Bryant, what?
All
All-NBA first teams? Just
Yes,
first teams?
First
Yeah.
teams.
Because I know there's 3.
It's probably like 9.
10.
Well,
All-NBA first team, 13.
shit.
13
I mean,
first
11,
team.
11.
Okay,
excuse me,
11.
That,
I
LeBron
don't
James
think
is 13.
Tim's gonna have 11 either.
I
though.
don't think he will have that much.
Nah.
I don't think he has 11. He might
That's
have
a
like
lot.
8. He might have like
Tim
8.
Duncan
Kobe
actually
might have
has
8.
10.
Wow.
That's
10
good
to
though.
11.
That's
Oh,
good.
Oh, wait.
That's good.
Wait. All right, let's go from All-NBA, first team, second team, third team, total selections.
Tim might have more of the other ones.
So Tim has 1 second team, and then same amount of third team, and they're both at the same amount of All-NBA selections. So
All right.
they're about the same in that aspect too.
So that's what I'm saying. Kobe's
Oh.
prime was definitely stronger overall.
4-time.
Leave a like on the video,
All-Star
y'all. This is a long
MVP.
episode. Y'all better leave a
Yeah.
fucking like.
We said we was gonna quit like 15 minutes
For
ago.
real.
No, I like this. I like this.
Y'all better leave a like, bruh. Stop bullshitting. Leave a like. Comment, subscribe.
Where's this?
Send it to your dog, your girlfriend, chickens, best
Oh, there it
friend,
is.
everybody.
Kobe was a 4-time All-Star MVP. I don't think Tim Duncan was ever
I don't know
All-Star
if he
MVP.
I don't know if he ever got
He
that
was
one.
Tim Duncan probably had
1999
two
and
MVPs.
2000.
Yeah, when
Yeah,
David
he had
Aldridge
the-
was on the
for
He
the
team.
has 2
All-Star?
MVPs
Or All-Star game?
compared to Kobe's 1 MVP. Yeah, for the All-Star game, just one.
Okay.
He has
Before.
2 MVPs?
Yeah,
Tim Duncan won
Yeah.
back-to-back.
yeah, bro.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
3 times Finals MVP. Kobe
That's the
2-time.
Spurs politics, though.
It's not about politics, bro. He was also a big man too. Like when you're a big man
No,
and
I
you're
do
that,
agree
and
with
you're
you.
that
Big
good,
men
you
do
don't
win
have
more.
to
Yes,
you
yes,
don't
yes,
have
yes,
to politic,
yes,
bro.
Yes.
The only ones that I would say politic and took Kobe maybe
Shaq?
Steve Nash. No, Shaq wasn't politics, bro. Hell no. Shaq was the MVP,
I'm just saying, Kobe was doing just as good as him that year.
Kobe.
bro.
Kobe Bryant.
Right.
Shaq,
Well, that's the
Shaq
end.
was still considered the
Up.
number one.
The
though,
Sports
bro.
Youth Podcast of episode 111. I think that's a good spot to wrap it up, right,
Nah,
boys?
for sure. We are
bro, yeah.
about
Get in.
almost 130 minutes in.
You know what to do.
Gift about
Play
to
my
get his
goddamn
Raising
outro.
Cane's, bitch.
Play the
Love it.
outro. I don't know where to get wings from.
Man, just
I'm
go.
not going to rallies, bro.
Just
Fuck
get us out of
rallies.
here, bro.
That's the only place that serves wings right now, but I'm good.
Get us
Where
out
the
of here,
hell is
bro.
Rallies?
And as always, if you like this video, go ahead and share the like button.
Bust
Down those comments. Shout out to the ain't been no new subscribers.
Share
We
that
need some new
shit.
subscribers. Stop playing. And remember,
Share that shit to your people. fam.
support dude.